everyone, you're watching Radio Fixes. In this video, I'm going to talk about how to fix desktop location is not available error in your Windows machine. Now, if you choose to save a file or an application to the desktop and if you get the error message, desktop location is not available in Windows, the problem is because Windows cannot find desktop folder. Now, there are a couple of steps which you could try to get this issue resolved. Now, the first step to resolve this issue is to go ahead and restore the desktop folder if it was deleted or moved. To do this, you will have to open File Explorer. You can either press Windows key on your keyboard or letter E, or else you can do a right click on the Start button and then click on File Explorer. Once you're on the File Explorer, on the left hand side, you may go ahead and click on this PC and then go to your C drive. Under C drive, you may look for Users folder. Double click on Users folder and navigate to the name of your user. In my case, it is Ray2. That's the username of my folder. So I'm going to double click on it. Look at whether the desktop folder exists or not. In this case, since the folder is not listed under users folder, you will have to go to the recycle bin. To go to the recycle bin, you can do a right click on the start button and then click on run. In the run window, you can type this command shell : recycle bin folder. An easiest way to go to the recycle bin. In case if you're able to locate a recycle bin on your desktop, you can double click on it. So in my case, I'm going to go to the folder directly. I'm going to see if there is a desktop folder located here. In case if you're able to locate a desktop folder in the recycle bin, all you have to do is you will have to do a right click and then click on restore. So this will restore the desktop folder in case if it has been deleted accidentally. In case if you're not able to locate a desktop folder in the recycle bin, you can close recycle bin and in the search box, you may go ahead and type desktop and hit enter. You should be able to look for desktop folder. In my case, the desktop folder has been moved to a different location in the downloads folder. So what I will do is I will go to the location. I will go to the downloads. Once I locate the desktop folder, I'm going to cut it. Now go to this PC, go to the C drive and then go to users. Go to my username, which is Ray2, and go ahead and paste the folder. So in this case, I have my desktop folder pasted in the appropriate location. This what will solve the mistake of the majority of the users, and this should definitely fix the problem. Now, in spite of trying this, if you're still facing a problem, the next step what you could do is you can go ahead and restart Windows Explorer. In many cases, Windows Explorer does not load system folders properly. It is possible to restart it to refresh the desktop interface. To do this, you will have to open the Task Manager. You can either press Ctrl Shift Escape on your keyboard, or else you can do a right click on the Start button and locate for Task Manager. Once you locate Task Manager, click on it. Now once you have the Task Manager open, you will have to search for Windows Explorer. There are different ways to locate it. Either you can locate in or you can search for Windows Explorer in the search box. You should be able to find it. For the demonstration purpose, I'm going to type Windows Explorer. What I'm going to do is I'm going to do a right click and then click on restart. For the brief period, you should see your desktop blank with no icons, and also the taskbar disappeared, and that should appear back in about a minute or two. Once you have the taskbar or Windows Explorer restored, you can close this window and then you may try to see if you're getting that error message. If you're not getting the error message, well and good, you don't need to try the next step. Now the next step to resolve this issue is to go ahead and update RPC, which is remote procedure call settings. The wrong RPC settings may prevent Windows from loading the system folders that are specific, such as desktop. Now to do this, you will have to open the services window. So you can do a right click on the start button and then click on run. In the run window, you may go ahead and type services.msc and then click on OK. Once you have the services window, you will have to go ahead and locate RPC. Make sure the service is running. In case if the service is not running, you will have to do a right click and then click on restart services. The next service you will have to locate is remote procedure call. You can do a right click and make sure the service is running. In case if the service is running, you will have to do a right click and then click on restart. That should restart the service. Similarly, locate for DCOM I will also mention this in the video description. Locate for DCOM server process launcher. You can do a right click and then click on restart. Make sure the service is running. Once all these services are running, you may close this window, restart your computer, and then check if your issue has been resolved. So all this steps should definitely fix the problem. In spite of trying all this step, if you're still facing a problem, the next step what you could do is you can go ahead and check if there are any updates to be installed on your computer. You can do a right click on the start button and then click on settings. Once you're on the settings, you will have to go ahead and click on Windows Update and then click on check for the updates. So basically what you're trying to do here is you're going to check if there are any updates to be installed. In case if there are any updates to be installed on your computer, go ahead and download and install those updates. Close this window, restart your computer, and once you restart your computer, you should not be facing any problem. So all this step should definitely fix the problem. In spite of trying all this step, if you're still facing a problem, I would suggest you to leave me a comment in the comment section so that I can come up with a possible solution. I hope this video was useful. In case if you like this video, please make sure to hit the like button and do not forget to subscribe to my channel. Thank you. Have a great day.